Okay, so I'm going to start journaling. I'm going to do this. I have a feeling that most of my journals are going to end up getting posted on YouTube for my team because it's very, very, very obvious that if I'm going through a season, so is my team. It's just the exchange of energy in life, you guys. Lately, I've been really getting my structure built. Sorry, somebody just texted me. So I've been doing this for 4 months. So when we all first started, we hit that yes button. You know, we all know the sales pitch. That is said, I shouldn't say the word sales pitch, but we were drawn here for a reason. We felt a pull to do this for a reason. Is it easy? Is it uncomfortable? Why? Because if you're going to be successful, you have to become relatable. You have to be transparent. You have to be vision driven. You have to have routines that reflect your vision and allow you to grow. Like most of us, let's see, I started and then I started running. I got my 4K. I got my VIPs in my first week. I got 4K the first month. Haven't maintained 4K since. Didn't maintain it this month either. I've had $700 paychecks and I've had $5 paychecks. And in the whole ride, it's the exchange of energy. And you guys, your energy, I'm talking all of your energy. Not just the energy that you are thinking, the energy that you're currently aware of, that you're spending at work. How much energy are you spending reacting? How much energy are you spending interacting with people who bring you down? What are your energies like throughout the day? What are your routines? What's your attitude in the morning? Don't just stop at, I'm not a morning person. Well, today's not going to be a good day. Don't give up there. Okay? The main part of this job is it's uncomfortable because we have to constantly be the CEO and the storefront of a business. When we're saying storefront, y'all, your storefronts are lacking. So was mine. I was going through the motions. I was doing all the IPAs. I was on the work with me's. And it started to get uncomfortable. It started to become just icky. Because I was focusing on my paycheck and my failure. My energies, my internal energies were worrying, being stressed out, judging myself, working on myself, but still at the end of it, judging myself low key. Like, you have to get really honest with yourself, guys. You have to get down and dirty and ugly. You need to be writing stuff down. You need to be starting to figure out how organizing works for you and how you can become the most productive in your day. You guys, my workday does not look like a normal workday. I do not sit down when I work. Okay? I'm going to take you guys for a trip. I'm only doing this because Ariel was on and she was being really open and honest, and it just touched something in me, and I have my own people to lead, you guys, and I've been interacting and I need to figure out how to interact better with more of you guys at the same time. So I'm just going to start doing my journaling and see what the vibes are throughout the day, and if you guys need a YouTube video dropped, we're going to drop a YouTube video. Hopefully maybe we can get real convenient on some platform. We started with Discord and then I haven't paid attention to it, so I have a lot of things going on. This is my work wall, okay, guys? ADHD people, do you know how many ADHD people are successful entrepreneurs? You have to start building your environment to let you flourish, okay? If you are constantly, when I started this, my baby daddy was here. Sorry, people are texting me. He lived here. He was still drinking. I'm a new parent. Like, I had all my own stuff going on, but guys, my environment did not make me happy. It was overstimulating. It was stressful. I was having interactions with people that were just sucking all of my energy from me and taking and taking. And this is the first thing you have to do. You can't be successful in organizing because you only have so much energy, you guys. You only have 24 hours in a day, and you guys are focusing on paychecks. And when you see that paycheck, my paycheck this week was $58, and then Canva stole 15 of it. But hey, I need Canva. Anyways, my paycheck last week was $5. Like I said, and your paycheck is going to reflect your current state of mind. So if you are getting a small paycheck, I'm going to get red because I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff because it doesn't work for me. And if you're on my team, then it's not going to fucking work for you either. So if you are getting small paychecks, it is because you are focusing on the wrong things and you are trying to swim upstream. The comparison I made yesterday that I had in my mind, this is red as hell. This is like red mom. Okay? My team is currently trying to fit the triangle block into the square hole. Okay? And it's because we're new. Okay? So give yourself some grace. And anytime you have a negative thing to say about yourself, I don't know what type of person you are, but you need to find a technique to knock that off, okay? Your inner dialogue is going to reflect how much energy you have to focus on the positive things, how much energy you have to restructure your day, to start actually getting up off the couch and getting notebooks out and whew, don't use the excuse, yeah, well, I have ideas, but they just fly away. Don't stop there. Don't stop at your excuses. Get to the solutions. Okay, so yeah, I have thoughts, I'm ADHD. You know, we're brilliant motherfuckers and we can't remember any of it, okay? So what did I do? I started with note cards, sticky notes. I got so many notebooks now, you guys. And the best thing for me is voice clipping myself on Facebook Messenger. I send myself TikToks and write a little description with the idea. I do voice clips of just really, when I'm feeling inspired, I voice clip. When I feel like, hey, you know what? I would love to talk to that person. I know that they're on my dream list over here. I got everything up, y'all. Customers. Dream list. IPA rounds. This is what your potentials should look like, you guys. And when this is all the way full, that's when they're ready to be invited to an opportunity event. Not before, maybe before. It depends on every situation, you guys. But if you're having 3 conversations, if somebody said, hey, what's that patch do? I would love to have more energy. Ghosts you for a few weeks and then starts liking your polls again. That is not a potential promoter, okay? We need to be thinking about customers. What we really need to be focusing on is ourselves. Getting our habits and our daily routines reflective of the person that we have, that the future that we're dreaming of. So you guys, if you haven't sat and really thought about what type of day would make you happy in 3 to 5 years, what would that day look like? What's going on? Where are you waking up? What are you doing for breakfast? How old are your kids? What's the environment that you guys are in? Do you have a yard? Did you get 2 more dogs? Did you move to a place that's beautiful? Are you next to a lake? How do you get there? Y'all, you gotta acknowledge your trauma. You gotta feel your feelings. You gotta say sorry to that little kid. Say, I got you. Say thank you. Fucking thank you for getting me here. Woo. Okay, hold on. Gratitude for that crap. Gratitude for all that crap, because even when you have habits and you're thinking, well, it's just my ADHD. Like, I just went through this. Y'all see it? What was it? ADHD. Keep talking to. I need to get laid. But guys, that's my own issue, and I'm not going to go do that because that's a pattern I'm breaking. Okay, so I'm gonna be thirsty for a minute, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not going to relapse and just go find another ex, because if I sleep with somebody that I've already slept with, that doesn't count, right? That counts, okay? That's you repeating a cycle. This is just me journaling to myself. Y'all want to know what current state of mind I'm in? It's thirsty. And I'm just giving it to God. I'm replacing that with God and silicone. Anyway, so let me look at my notes a little bit more, because I completely forgot where I went before being thirsty, so. Oh my goodness. Gratitude, past gratitude. If you're in the current place of mind where you feel like you're more pain motivated than capable of dreaming, I know when I joined, what attracted me the most to this was women that were actually dreaming. They were talking about dreaming. They were talking about changing their circumstances, breaking their cycles. That's what attracted me. I didn't come for the paychecks. I mean, I did. It would be great, and it will be great. It will be great when it happens. The paychecks will come when you're ready. If you're not stewarding what you have right now, if you're not, those paychecks aren't going to come, because your energies are all funked. You might, like I did, right? I hit my 4K in my first month, and I attracted the type of person I was, okay? You're always going to attract your reflection. So don't be getting afraid of, don't be judging people, like, oh, well, maybe not, like looking at their pages and being like, well, maybe I don't want to interact with them all the time. Do not do that, because the people you're interacting with, they're going to be reflective of who you are. So if you aren't capable of dreaming yet, you are not ready to be promoter heavy. Heal, feel, be gracious, feel that gratitude, give it out to those little children that are fucking hurt. Let it go. When something is holding you back, you need to start thinking about energy and give and take, okay? As soon as you surround yourself with people that add value, you will naturally begin to add value to other people's lives as well, okay? That's when you start getting promoters. We need to heal. We need to go through all those steps. We need to get to that let go part, because once you get to that whole letting go part, you're saving all that energy that you were just, and you spend energy by bottling shit up, okay? Once you're done with all the internal energy, you can start structuring yourself. You can start getting better routines and habits. Physical, you got to fix what's inside before you can fix your physical space, okay? Gratitude is very important. Dreaming is important. Like, don't say, well, I'm not ready to dream yet, so I'm not going to try, because I'm still so hurt. Write down the dreams you're capable of. Don't be doing all this by yourself. Find some sideline sisters. It doesn't have to be in our little chat, okay? You're in the Changemakers chat. Some of you are in the 90-day run chat. There's group pages on Facebook, guys. These communities are exactly what that word means. Communities, okay? So this is our job community. We don't have doors to walk through, but we do have Facebook groups. We do have people who have had success in this business that we adore and we love and we admire. They have YouTube channels. And I guarantee you, once you start getting promoter heavy, you're going to have a YouTube channel too. So get on that platform and take that time, okay? You don't have to actively sit and focus on self-development, okay? You can throw a podcast on while you're putting your kids to sleep or doing chores or cooking dinner or driving or doing bath time. It doesn't matter. And don't be, oh goodness, when I first started, my boyfriend would turn off my podcasts, and I remember he hated listening to KK speak, and the Wake Up with Jesus Zooms, he would get pissed. He would wake up because he'd sleep on the couch drunk, not in bed with me, he'd be out here drunk, and I'd be in Kay's room in the morning, and we'd be sitting on the floor, and I'd be on my Wake Up with Jesus Zoom, and he'd stomp in there, cussing up a fucking freaking out, turning that shit off. You guys, that's some demonic fucking negative energy right there, okay? That was my demon telling me to give up. And he literally told me that to my face. You're going to have people who are going to say you're a joke. You're going to have people who are going to say this is a pyramid scheme. You're going to have people who are seeing that you are changing. Your boundaries are starting to come up. Your standards are starting to rise, and they panic. And any type of pain reaction is exactly that. It's fucking painful. What you need to practice is getting out of your pain place. As soon as you can get out of your pain place and stop reacting out of pain, you'll be able to respect your boundaries. You'll be able to keep those standards and get more standards. People are going to come and they're going here. It's just your standards come up, your tolerance for bullshit goes down. People will see that and they will attack, okay? That's just, you can't judge them. You can't spend any energy feeling bad. You can't wallow and say, well, I love this person. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll come back when they're ready to come back. You need to focus on yourself. You need to do what you need to do. If you're in a situation and you are just surrounded by toxicity and it's you don't even feel like you can do your self-development because you don't feel safe doing it, and you wonder why your paycheck is terrible, you wonder why you can't do your IPAs or you're forgetting to do them, you don't want to. You're wondering why, well, I stopped writing those Zooms down because, well, you know, the community ain't that great. Yo, the community is fucking tits. There's over 1,000 people in our tree, and if you can't find somebody who inspires you, who relates to you, who can become your friend, that's a you problem. And when I say that's a you problem, if you ever hear me say that sounds like a you problem, I say that with so much fucking love. And if I tell you that's a you problem, you need to come get in my inbox and let me know what's been going on to get you to that point in your mind space. Okay? Because we have 2 questions for business intent that we ask ourselves. And this, you're not just Thrive, you guys. You're going to find that your 5s are going to open up even more opportunities for income. Because the current state of the internet is exactly, it is shifting, okay? It's gonna be Fifth Element here soon, okay? We started with MySpace. We started with AOL and Yahoo. And then it was Facebook and Twitter, you know, the little 160 character little quips. Then we got Musical.ly, turned into TikTok. We got Instagram going on video. We got YouTube putting minute clips on. It's all virtual space. It is all virtual community. You can't judge people on virtual community. All you can do is ask yourself 2 questions before you get on your phone with the intent of being, you know, business, not talking to your family or your friends or making plans to go out. Although in my life right now, absolutely every decision I make is business intentional, because my business isn't just Thrive, okay? It is healing myself. It is letting go. It is changing my routines. It is getting out and getting a on-ground community. That means just because I'm sober and I'm not relapsing doesn't mean I shouldn't have my ass in those NA meetings. It doesn't mean I shouldn't be meeting those people and building relationships face to face. Yo, if you're in a toxic place, go find a community that's safe. And I'm serious. Like, you got churches, and I know they got NA meetings, they got AA meetings, they got, I don't even care if it's a free fucking spaghetti dinner on a Wednesday night. Take yourself and go do it. Do things that make you happy. If you're, I'm not saying like cut people out, but you will feel the pulls on your heart. You will know when you're doing something or you're having interactions that hurt you. You know, because you're on my team, you're an empath, that's why you vibe with me, you fucking know it, okay? You have to be careful how much energy you give that, how much rent, how much space. You have to be very careful. Okay, I don't know what else I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna end it here. So I just rewatched the journal, and I kept saying 2 questions we ask ourselves in this business, and I never spit it out, okay? So I apologize for my ADHD. The 2 questions you need to be constantly asking yourself before you pick up your phone, there's a whole process I do, but because I check my energy, I ask myself what are my goals that I want to do on my phone, I ask if I'm even capable with the energies. Do I need to check myself? And then I get on my phone. But the questions you need to be asking yourself is, how can I help? How am I adding value? When I say how am I adding value, this one was a big one for me because I was doing all the IPAs. I was making the work videos and stuff. If you've seen my page, I stopped making work videos because I wasn't enjoying doing that. So I just stopped, okay? I didn't want it to be a habit that I just felt, you know, you have to be really aware of what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying. If you're not enjoying something, it's not time to do it, okay? Strengthen the things that you are enjoying. Because when you start enjoying your day more, you're going to have less time to do things that are unenjoyable. You're going to have better standards and better boundaries. You're going to have a better routine by experiencing enjoyable days and not wallowing and wasting time feeling frustrated that you don't want to go do a story sweep right now. You don't want to go on most recent or whatnot. We came here to break cycles, you guys. Do you know how many cycles we have to break? Do you know how connected everything is? Stop running and just slow down. Breathe. Get super aware of yourself. Your work day, your routines, your structure, it's not going to look like mine. It's not going to look like MJ's. It's not going to look like Katie's. It's not going to look like Ariel's. It's not going to look like Rakia's. It's not going to work. It's not going to look like any of them. It's going to look like your routine. And it's going to be freaking beautiful. Once we get through this, it's all going to be my birthday's got me like really grateful. It's got me really looking at the last year. I'm a person that gets very fearful of the future. And I feel like I was always having a lot of anxiety about the future because I didn't have structure in my day. I didn't have a routine. I didn't have habits. I was waking up whenever, going to sleep whenever. When I became sober, I had to relearn and restructure every single aspect of my being. I had to go back to day one many times. I had to go see what I did as a kid to be productive. I was number 3 in my class. I'm a smart cookie. I'm 28, 6 months sober, with nothing to show for myself. That's reality, okay? Fast food management, factory work. Now I'm in an MLM and a full-time mom. My paychecks have been $50, $5. They've been $700. They've been $500, they've been $400, and they've been $0. They've been $22, they've been $50, they've been $5. It's a reflection of your mindset, you guys. I've said a whole bunch of stuff, so the one thing I want to be finishing off with is letting you guys know it's going to be okay. You aren't alone. I know we are all in different locations. I know not everybody responds when you're sending messages. You want to make sure that you are able to steward what you have now. If you have goals of getting promoters and you're in your upline's inbox asking things about checkout or simple processes on the website, on your back office, product information, anything like that, you have to get good at it yourself. Okay, you need to do the research. I want you, like you should be. I know this was said in the beginning, but I'm going to reiterate it one more time. When you are doing something and you don't know the answer, you don't have the knowledge, first try to find the answer and get that knowledge yourself. Okay? You need to be trying to find ways to make the business side of this Lavelle very simple. It is simple. It is duplicatable. Okay? Trying to remember, the lawnmower got me all distracted. I'm gonna have to pause it, rewatch it, and see where the heck I was at. ADHD!